28th of June 2019, Sunday, 11:11 a.m. Spooky. My name is James, and this is Slotfest. That's right. I remember how the intro goes to the podcast that I do. Asterisk, question mark. Welcome back to your weekly, there's another asterisk, dose of weirdness and exploration into the minds of strange people doing strange things. I often wonder if that part right there where I say an exploration into the minds is where 90% of new listeners go, not for me. Not for me. And if it is, I'm keeping it in anyway. So on this show, we have been known occasionally here and there to take a couple of unbelievable and bizarre news stories, lock them in a box together, and see who comes out on top. We're just pitting weird news stories against each other because, you know, we want to see who's out here doing life weirder. The world is littered. Oh, full to the brim. Can't move for strange people doing strange stuff. So, you know, that's what we like to chat about, and that's what we're going to do this week. And this week, what do people, particularly in Australia, love more than anything? That's right, the beach. What else do they love? Sex. It's actually Sex Island, but beaches? Anyway, Sex Island is a trip offering unlimited sex, and it's back with a secret new location. It's back, meaning we did it once before and it was successful, maybe? It's the X-rated holiday that promises guests 3 nights experiencing, quote, heaven on earth. But the controversial itinerary of Sex Island, which allows men, quote, unlimited sex with up to 100 women in an alcohol and drugs-friendly environment, has been labeled as disgusting and sick. I'm going to throw another word in there for you. Dangerous. Oh, yeah. So what we're going to do is we've got this island. This sounds like the Fire Festival guy giving it another go. He's just like, look, it didn't work last time because we thought music is what people wanted. Stupid. Have you seen? Oh God, what's that EDM festival that everyone goes to, but it's just for people who have been working out all year? That one. Culturally relevant touch point that I remember the name of. You know, people don't want music. Just get straight to it, obviously. Allows 100 men. Allows men unlimited sex with up to 100 women and alcohol and drugs friendly environment. Sounds fucked. For 8,570 Australian dollars, guests will be taken from Las Vegas International Airport by private helicopter to a discreet location in the midst of Nevada's desert. I thought it was Sex Island. Welcome to Fuckfest 2019. This time it's in the desert. Did I say it was an island? Whoops. While at the... And then it still says, in inverted commas, island. Still calling it that, I guess. Guests will be surrounded by 100 women at a property that is alcohol and marijuana friendly. The girl's mission is to please you and make you feel like a king, a statement on the website read. Jesus Christ. If you have any specific fantasies, let us know. Let us or the girls know, and we'll turn your fantasies into reality. I don't know about you, but paying $9,000 to be dropped off in the middle of a desert, and someone told me it was going to be an island, and then it's just filled with randy dudes, doesn't sound like my idea of a very good holiday. The founders of Sex Island have previously held events in the Caribbean and Venezuela. However, this event will take place far away from any beaches. Don't call it Sex Island then. Taking place from July 4th to 7th, the location of the holiday is based in the only state in the US where prostitution is legally permitted in some form, according to News Hub. In some form. So even then it sounds like, hey, come to my Sex Island, asterisk, actually desert, in Nevada where prostitution is legal, asterisk, in some form. The original location for the 2019 Sex Island was supposed to be off the coast of Cartagena, Colombia. However, local authorities successfully moved to ban it. Dog, if Colombia is banning your shit, it's time to stop. It's time to probably put it to rest at that point. Colombia is the place where all of their cars are stuck in like the 1950s because they're not allowed to like trade with America or something. I don't know. I saw like a Vice video on YouTube once, so very informed. According to their website, there will be 50 tickets on sale for 50 guests, and each ticket includes the company of 2 beautiful girls each day for an unlimited amount of sex during the 4-day trip. I mean, how much can you really have? You know what I mean? Like, you go to... I mean, this is why Sizzler shut down. It's a bad model. All you can eat, all you can have in, certain period of time doesn't seem to be working out for people. That's because it was all carbs. That's where they got you. That's where they got you. I mean, first, if you're starting out with a soup, you've already fucked up. You've fucked it. I know that we're no longer even talking about Sex Island. We're talking about, and quite frankly, too late in 2019, Sizzler strategy. Now, my Sizzler strategy, there wasn't really a strategy. Well, the strategy was maximize yum. So I would open with a pasta. Hindsight's 2020. It was probably a bad choice, but that yum factor off the charts. Anyway, back to Fuckfest. Quote, we have a strict condom policy, it reads on their website. At any moment, you can switch girls with the other 50 guests. But if you're hoping to take a break, founders say there's plenty more to Sex Island than, well, sex. Horseback riding, oh my God. This is the non-sex related things you can do at Sex Island. Horseback riding, casino tours. A casino tour? Do I get to gamble, or you just like... McDonald's birthday party style, you just sort of take me around the back to see how it all works. Casino tour, and even a poker tournament. Just had to read 2 more words. Are all part of the inclusions. So just gambling fucking seems expensive. Seems gross. Oh, I couldn't even imagine navigating the social interactions at that point. Oh, I don't even want to think. Doesn't sound like a holiday to me. So that's our first one, Fuck Island. Couple of things that I take issue with. Not an island. It's probably one. Dirty. Unless, like, you don't want to yuck anyone's yum, and maybe all these people are like, yeah, I like working at Sex Island. I don't know the background of this thing, but it just seems... Look. All I'm saying is me in the desert with 49 other randy dudes who just paid $9,000 to have sex with like a bunch of women. Dude, that whole sitch is like a total fucking nightmare to me, and I would want no part in it. Would make a good reality TV show, though. I feel like you cut out all the fucking because you can't broadcast any of that. But just this, would I even want to see this? I wouldn't be able to handle it. My official stance on Sex Island: yuck, weird, can't handle it. Our next story here comes from Meredith, I guess, is a place in Florida. Maybe it just says parentheses Meredith. Could be someone's name. Could be a place. A man caught with cocaine in his nostrils tried to convince deputies that the drugs weren't his during a traffic stop in Florida, according to authorities. Just read that again. A man caught with cocaine in his nostrils tries to convince deputies the drugs weren't his. Okay, see how this one unfolds. 2 deputies with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office pulled over a vehicle and immediately noticed the passenger had a white powdery substance on his nose. Guys, this isn't... I know how this looks, okay? My pupils are the size of hams, and I'm all over the shop on the road. I know how this looks. But this... I'm holding it for a friend. It's a friend of mine's. It's not even my drugs. The passenger identified as 20-year-old Fabricio Tueres Jimenez. Oh, great name. Fabricio? That's a great name right there. Told deputies the cocaine didn't belong to him. The sheriffs wrote on Facebook on Monday. A deputy swabbed his nose and the powder reportedly tested positive for cocaine content. After inspecting the vehicle, the deputy said they found 250 grams of marijuana and 13 Xanax pills inside a backpack. Jimenez was also carrying a small baggie of cocaine. Jesus Christ. The 20-year-old was arrested on drug charges. Deputies did not identify the driver. Do you then have to admit that maybe the other stuff is yours? This cocaine on my nose? That's not mine. See, just before you pulled me over, my friend Jack just threw a bunch of coke at my schnoz. And this ain't mine. You know, this is me holding it for a friend. Look, I'll level with you. The Xannies and the marijuana is mine. Oh, you got me. But the cocaine, that's Jack's stuff. You know, that's not even... And keep it... You'll see I've left it here because I don't want to sniff in any of that. Yuck. I don't do that kind of stuff. And also, Jack would be miffed. I mean, his drugs. So that's our second contestant. The guy who was just doing cocaine, it's not his, you know. How does that's not how, I don't think if you get caught with a thing that's illegal, you can't then turn around and go, no guys, it's all good. It's not mine. Guys, I found it around my nose and I swear to you, I was driving to the police station right now to hand it in to you guys. It's not even mine. A final contestant is a young Englishman who was vacationing in a hotel in Magaluf on the Spanish island of Majorca, where he demanded the resort where he stayed pay the medical bill following an accident in the pool. You're young, you're in Magaluf, you have a pool accident, and you go, look, the least you can do, hotel, do me a solid. The man was left with considerable injuries, such as a fractured clavicle and some broken ribs. So he asked the hotel to take care of the hospital expenses for more than 33,000 euros. What? Which is 54,000 Australian dollars. Holy fuck. According to what was published by the newspaper Majorca, the lie of the young man was revealed after the heads of the hotel contacted the insurance company to carry out the investigation of the accident that occurred last Monday. Okay. In his statement, the man said the injuries had been caused by a fall he suffered when he left the hotel pool. However, the insurance company only had to resort to social networks to discover that it was a fraud. Why are so many people committing crimes and then filming them? It's like, and then putting them online on this. Hey guys, what am I up to today, Facebook? Let me tell you guys. Check out this cool crime I just done. In the video of just under 20 seconds, the guest is shown standing at the edge of the balcony railing. I slipped into the pool. Okay, here's what happened. I was getting out of the pool and I took a little rough, tough tumble getting out of the pool. Those tiles were so slippery. Cut to actual footage of him standing on the edge of a balcony railing. As he prepares to take his leap, his friends watch him, one of them with a phone in hand to get a record of the daring moment. However, things didn't go as expected. They rarely do, since the small tree did not dampen the fall. So you were on a balcony railing, jumping at a tree. What was the expected outcome? Dumb cunt. The small tree didn't dampen the fall, causing him to hit his back on the ground. So far, the man has not been identified, and it is unknown if the resort managers called the police for a claim from those involved in the fraudulent accident. Now, it's been a while. I do. Okay, it's been a while since I collected these show notes. Obviously, it's been a minute since I've done one of these podcasts. But the video of the actual thing is on the website. So go to slotfestpod.com and go to this episode, and you'll see the video of this fucking idiot. Hey, you go for a bit of a lazy swim in Magaluf, and you got to get out of the hotel pool, and oh no, I've done $54,000 worth of damage to myself getting out of the pool. Don't look at my social media. Don't look at my rad daring tricks. Darren's daring tricks. Fucking god damn it. I want Sex Island to be the winner because it's so dirty. Just so... I wonder if they, sell out these events. You know what I mean? Like, all I want is just a list of who bought tickets so I can look them up on social media and just try and understand why. Oh, do you think people like group book and like them and a couple of their mates go? Oh, that'd be even worse. Yeah, instead of what we were thinking about doing the trail. Can't think of a trail name. Obviously, yeah, we're thinking about taking a week off work. A couple of boys hitting the old trail, doing a camping trip. This year we might do Fuckfest in the desert as a group. That's not weird at all. It's not even going to be cocaine in the nostrils for the dumbest answer ever. I think it's going to go to. It has to go to the guy who's like, you climbed a hotel balcony railing to jump onto a tree. What was the intended outcome other than great new content for Dazza's Daring Dares? Who Dares Dazza wins with Michael Whitney. It's a small Facebook page. He's trying to grow it, I mean, he's obviously the winner. Just because, there was no positive outcome from that from the get-go. So, a clear winner. More people committing fraud and crimes and filming it and then putting it on their social media for everyone to see. So, great move. Great move with the trick you done. Great move with the fraud. Great move with the posting the evidence onto your public social media page. Got an honourable mention here. Don't know how relevant this one is because I'm pretty sure I collected these notes like a month ago. June 13th. Yeah, so we're talking like 2 weeks ago. A Florida man who has seen Avengers Endgame in theaters 114 times said he's aiming for 200 and a Guinness World Record. Augustin Alanis, 30, said he was going to see the movie, which is over 3 hours long, up to 5 times each weekend, with an aim to see it 200 times before it leaves cinemas. Alanis said he was hoping to capture a Guinness World Record for the number of times he's seen the superhero film. The Marvel fan said he has surpassed the previous record for most cinematic productions attended of the same film. Anthony Mitchell set the record when he attended 103 screenings of Avengers Infinity War. Alanis tweeted a photo showing him posting alongside Mitchell, who he said inspired his own quest for the record. Who's this guy doing? 103 for Infinity War. I see you're 103 and I raise you 200 for the next one that's even longer than this one. Just good to know that people are out there, I was going to say productively spending their time, but I'm sure people would look at anything anyone does and be like, stupid, but fuck them. Fuck them. Hey, Augustin, does that make you happy? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Augustin. Although every time I say that name, I think of, is it Augustus Gloop from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? It's a chocolate boy. Is that fun? That's going to do it for this episode. Head over to slotfestpod.com to get more in-depth show notes, images, artwork, bespoke, artisanal, handcrafted, hand-drawn artwork by yours truly, cover art for episodes, rather. Slop a follow on the socials to be notified when new episodes go live. And while you're there, shoot me a bloody message. Have you got a weird and wonderful story or a weird and disgusting, horrible story to share? Share it with me. At Slotfest Podcast, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, there's an email address, so feel free to send stuff there. slotfestpodcast@gmail.com. I reply to all emails, DMs, comments. Send me your stories, send me your wonderful tales. Let me know. Do you think Magaluf Boy was the winner? Do you think someone else should have been the winner on this episode or other episodes? Maybe you think Coke Schnoz is the weird and wackiest wonderful person in this. Well, not wonderfulest. Let's stick with weird and wacky. Let's not even go with wacky. I mean, it's pretty. Well, Sex Island is pretty great. I don't know. Let me know. Go to the social media. Let me know. Who do you think was the weird and wonderful one? All 50 people attending Sex Island? Yes, but at least you can see why they would want to go. I'm not going to defend these people. Or it's the Magaluf boy, because there's no rhyme or reason to be like, there's a balcony, there's a tree, bing bang boom, here I am. Like there was no reason to do any of it anyway. Just rambling now at fucking, and then to film it, you dumb shit. That's gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna get out of here. I do have an advice episode coming soon with David, and I am very excited for that one. Got a lot of great advice questions on there. Like I said at the beginning of this episode, I'm filming this. I don't know if this is gonna like go out anywhere, like the video version. You know, maybe I'm just trying stuff out. You know, getting it good for you. Getting it good for you. Something about that is uncomfortable to say. Getting it good for you. And here I am repeating it. I'm going to get out of here now before I say more things like getting it good for you. See you next week.